When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Seen many horrors. A child beaten by these. A nest of bloodflies. Your blood-soaked hands.
The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Gristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the dreadful Wale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
What we have done in the old days. All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. So, the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true.
When you're ready to talk,
She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, Maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland, and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy.
Welcome to Karnaca, Major. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
A dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morgan.
Let's give it a day.
Might wind up at the ale house tonight.
I'm gonna ask her friend.
That's Adamire in the distance. Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind. The way the ocean shimmers. Oh, beautiful. Let's hope the framing's good.
You still eat meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course I am.
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
I just boil everything.
Simple as that. Tastes like shoe leather.
Your face is covered.
Blood fly larvae.
Grand Guard won't like that.
I only buy meat if I see the animal.
Like I ain't got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
That's another solution. Yeah. I miss the days when you could look at a dinner plate without having nightmares.
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
Hello there. You starting shit around here? We're jumping in.
You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then.
Let's see what you got. Seized right up. I told him to let it warm up. I should say walk.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
You bet.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwell, and carried out by
Advice? Just pay the fine.
Corvo. The Grand Sir Conan Guard must be stopping and punishing all foreigners and new workers.
But where are you gonna go? There's money.
Hey, come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Shark.
I need a nap.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. We could do business. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind. He was late with the tea.
Can't afford them?
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost. Bring the body there.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs. I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss.
That kiss.
Maybe I should hire my own bodyguard. I don't feel safe anymore.
You miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? What? This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Come on!
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Let me show you how I got my stripes! Beg for
He's
mercy!
wounded! Let's finish her! Is the windmill turning all right up?
I'm tired. How long, my dears? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Move along. We're
It's
conducting
too
a
late for
search
that,
for heretical
Rapallo.
artifacts.
Guess what happens next?
This area is restricted on the authority of the
This is how we get rid
No
of
one is
snitches.
allowed inside.
If anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Verse in this place.
Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problem?
Something's amiss. Heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer. Fire! Stones to Dunwall Town. At the end of it all, the Abbey.
The wind picks up too strong? Having a storm?
How much so simple. Now we're to the edge. My heart can't take much more of this.
Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading the city would gamble with all. A stream of untruth.
Hello,
The echoes of
hello.
lies
Welcome.
Come back as the voice of the outsider.
Excuse me, but please stay in the part of the shop open to the public. Keep to the customer parts of the shop, please.
What's going on?
What?
You saw something?
Someone, protect me!
What's going on here?
Let's have a look around. What was that? Anyone here? Show yourself. by the strictures! Swear I smell heresy on you. No mercy! Time to execute the blasphemer!
Miserable rat. I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical
It's too
artifacts.
late for that, Apollo.
What?
Guess what
Here?
happens next?
Listen, I only need
This
to...
area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is
Now
allowed
get rid of
inside.
snitches.
Not brother.
If anyone
That's
asks,
what I should have
just
said.
ran through.
Chosen path. Will bother me all the night.
Stop.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there?
It is the sorry story of a man. Most high within the Abbey.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Excuse me, but please stay in the part of the shop open to the public.
What's going on here?
Help me!
Oh.
Someone, help me!
Come on. I don't have time for games. Revenge!
What?
What? Somebody's down! Someone there?
Hard times. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Hello?
One of us is
Anybody?
Hey, who is...
down! Anyone here? Show yourself.
I hit hard.
By strictures!
A body? Here? Huh?
Come on! Let's have a fair fight.
Shite! What? Somebody's not feeling well.
You all right? Are you all right?
Hello?
I don't want to die. Someone protect me!
It's no use. Next time. Ah! I will not give in.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them for their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies come back as the voice of the outsider.
Against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
I'll just be waiting. It won't be long.
Huh?
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kundana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no...
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions so the others will not lose their way.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
comes a heathen thinking of the void, and they will meet death tonight. I'm pretty sure that was the Crown Killer, the Outsider's puppet.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
I will be strong, whatever may come, whatever may lurk in the night. The description sounds in it. No.
Don't hurt me. I'm tired of all this hullabaloo. I pay good money to make sure things like this don't happen.
Come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
What is it to you? A feast or a famine, a nail or a screw. Wasting someone else's time, which is rude. A coup, what is it to you?
I'm thinking we need another evening at the rum club.
You perish the thought.
Wild mimosas are in bloom. Let's organize an outing.
The walls of Dunwall, did they help her at home? Tell me just the theme.
Importing, exporting, I'm never sure about the details, but that's how we made our fortune.
Heard they're laying workers off at the fisheries.
Butterflies are disgusting this year. And what's next? To make a man crazy.
Nothing there.
Could waste someone else's time.
I told Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage. Addermire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
It's safe to touch the carriage rails now.
Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them that we represent Lucia Pastor and the Miners' Family Committee, they can't refuse us. Hundreds of miners are counting on us. Hundreds of children coughing dust and fading a little more.
Addermire Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
This seems like a shit assignment.
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I could transfer you to the Dust District if you're looking for action, Sergeant Quinn.
No thanks, ma'am. That's not what I'm saying. Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly. I wonder if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The old Empress, really? What a bunch of degenerates.